treasure hunters and adventure seekers. Welcome back to another edition of AG Coins and Pay Dirt. What are we digging into today? Pennies. That's right, everybody. It's been a few weeks since I've done any pennies. I've been missing my pennies. They are one of my favorites to do. Now, what are we doing today? As y'all can see here, we've got 2 boxes of pennies, one from each bank, one that is from the small town bank, or Loomis wrap rolls, and then one from the large town, which are print wrap rolls. Now, all of these pennies are circulated, so I've done checked that. I haven't checked for any enders. I did open this box because the tabs was getting aggravating. So I don't know if there's any enders. I really don't check for enders now. I just like going through the pennies. But what we're doing is we're going to be doing the bank battle box again. So for right here, I've got my sheet and my scoring. We will know this will be a single bank battle box. So winner takes all in this one. But as of scoring, Wheaties, it's 40 and 50, 1 point. Wheaties 30s, 2 point. Wheaties 20s is 3. And then pre-20s is 10 points. An Indian head is 5 points. A semi-key day is 8 points. A key day is 10 points. Errors like clip planchettes and offset errors will be 15 points. Varieties and double dies will be 20 points. The variety being the close AM and wide AMs. A proof will be 10 points, and then a foreign will be 2 points. So we've got a good scoring system set up. We'll know which of these boxes come out better. And I do want to let everybody know that every box is different. I could have an amazing one this box and just near nothing in this one. And the next time have an amazing one in this box, but near nothing in this one. Why I'm doing a bank battle box on these two specifically, I bought them on the same day. All right, everybody. I'm not going to bore you with the details. We are going to start off with Loomis, because as of late, I have not had good luck with Loomis whatsoever. Most of my finds has been coming from Brinks, so we're going to start with a Loomis. You won't see me again until I have something to show. So, everybody, we'll see you when the unwrapping gets rolling. All right, everyone. All right, everybody. I hope this is a precursor to things to come. We are on roll number 1. I have pulled out all of the shield cents, putting aside the 2015s to check for the doubling. And what do we see? Right here. Could it be? Could it be? Yes, it is. Roll number 1, we got a Wheatie. What year? 1950D. 1950 Denver, everybody. Roll number 1. Will this continue? If that's what this box is going to be like, oh gosh, we are in for a treat. So roll number 1, we've got our first Wheatie. Will it continue? Who's to know? We're going to get unwrapping and we'll be back here shortly. All right, treasure hunters, we are back. Roll number 4, Wheatie number 2, and this one looks good. It does have some discoloration to it, as you can see, but generally a very beautiful, beautiful wheat cent. So what year do we have? 1957, and look, she still has some luster and original color. Wheatie number 2, 1957. We will take it. And we will be back for the next find, everyone. All right, once again, roll number 5, wheat cent number 3. Another wheat cent with good condition. What date do we have on this one? Oh, wow. A 1940. So we have one in the 40s and a rather nice condition on this one. So 1940 puts the third wheat cent on the board. Roll number 5. This is a box that keeps on giving. All right, everybody, we'll see you back for the next one. All right, treasure hunters, guess what? We are back again. Now, before we go into what we have found, I want to let everybody know that I search 5 rolls, and then I'll check my double dies, I'll check my close AMs, I'll check for my varieties. And what I look for, basically, in wheat sense, is RPMs and double dies. I also have 3 varieties of RPM I look for in the 1960D, the 1985D, and the 1987D. Now, the later stage RPMs are generally harder to find, but what we have here is a AU55, and it still has some nice color, some nice luster, but it has a very good strike. For the most part, it has seen some circulation, but it's in fairly nice condition. What we have here, do y'all see that? Ain't that just so awesome? See the split in the D? Now, this is an RPM. I am so happy to find this one. I've actually been searching for this one for quite a while. Y'all can see where it was punched D over D. You can see the split serifs right here at the bottom of the D and very slight split at the top. So, what are we looking at? Now, what we're on is Variety Vista, and this gives us all of our RPMs. So, this will tell you every RPM that was made in 1985D, 1987. If there is a recognized RPM variety, this will show it. So, going through here, if you'll look right here, RPM number 2, D over D South. So let's click on it, everybody, just so you get a good idea that I'm not just, but as you can see the split in the D here. And then let's check RD. Ain't that just amazing, everybody? Look at that. You can see the split in the D here, and ours actually goes a little farther up. That's because we have such a wonderful strike. There is no stages on this one. It's only one stage, stage B. So let's go look at price and value. Here we are on price. So an AU55 runs about $8. Now, I have seen a few of them going on eBay for about $10, but that's not the big thing. We did find a nice variety, one that I wasn't expecting. So this box in the first 5 rolls has get us 3 wheat cents and 1 RPM variety. The big thing with this one, everybody, is the variety score big points. So this is going to be a high point total on this box. Maybe the other box will be able to keep up. There we go. 1985 D over D South RPM number 2. All right, everybody. We still got more rolls to hunt. I've took enough of your time. I'm hoping you're enjoying this one. Boy, I am. All right, treasure seekers. We'll see you back here soon. All right, treasure seekers, we're back one more time. The box has went kindly cold. It's roll 15, and we find our 5th find of the box. We have a Canadian. Now, I don't find very many Canadians, so this is quite a find. And remember, the foreigns do score in the point system. So we have a 1996 Canadian in fairly decent shape. And is that a KG? King George. All right, everybody. I do know some of the older ones, there is a significance to the KGs. You actually have some with King George's head. I, unfortunately, don't have any of those yet. That would be nice to find. But we got find number 5, roll number 15. Hopefully, we'll see yous back here soon. All right, everybody. Roll number 18, and we have another find. And I'm sure y'all can see this one spread out before I zoom in. You see it? Right here. Wheat ear, wheat ear. Come to me, my dear. My lovely wheat ear. So what have we got? A 1951 Denver. Wheatie number 4, roll number 18. There she is. All right, everybody. I'm going to shut this down. Let's see if we can't find another. All right, treasure seekers. Once again, we have another find to report. This is roll number 23 and find number 6. What do we have? Another Canadian. And look at this one, everybody. This one is absolutely gorgeous. Toning. We've still got a lot of the original mint luster. What have we got? A 1989. Look at how pretty that one is. We do have some spotting here in the bottom, but overall, a beautiful penny. Proud to add it to my son's collection because he gets all the foreigns. All right, roll 23, find number 6. Will we have more? Only time and unrolling will tell. We'll see you back here soon, treasure seekers. All right, treasure seekers, we are back. And AG Coins and Pay Dirt right now is so excited I can't hardly contain myself. We are on roll number 30 through 35. And just to be honest, the wheat cents and finds has been kindly light. Now, we did find the 1985 D over D RPM number 2. Excuse me while I get this situated. We just found something amazing, everybody. First, I'm going to show you a 1971 Lincoln Memorial cent. And we're going to look at this one under the scope, just as reference. I know I'm blurry because I've got zoomed in. This is what a regular memorial cent should look like. See how thin the Liberty is? In God we trust is thin. And now, if y'all can tell, this does have some beautiful toning to it. But this is a regular 1971 penny. Now, let's look at the 1971 I just found. This is where it gets exciting, guys. When I saw this, I knew exactly what I had. If y'all can see the split in the L, the split in the I, the split in the top of the B, the E has split serifs, but there's a split in the R. You can't quite see it on this one simply because it has been smushed. But the L and the I are very obvious. Already we have a double die. Let's go ahead and go on up to the In God We Trust. Look at that, everybody. And there is no mistaking this for mechanical doubling. Mechanical doubling will have flat serifs. It'll be shelf-like, and it will stick out from the actual lettering. It'll look really flat, whereas a true double die makes your letters look really fat because of the double stamp. But y'all can see right here in the top of the G, in the O, and in the D. This is a true double die. Unfortunately, it's been smashed on the Wii, but you can see the shelf in the Wii too. See how at the serifs they split? What we found is a true double die. Now, there is minor and major double dies. Only double dies I look for are recognized by cherry pickers. They're the ones with the FS101 designation, and they're what I look for. I don't really search for any minor varieties. I've actually threw minor varieties back. I'm always on the lookout for these major variety double dies. If it has an FS number from Cherry Pickers, I search for it. Now this is a very, very exciting penny. So y'all seeing what I'm saying here in the Liberty. Now let's come down, and this is Wexler's double die. Look at the LIBERTY. Look at that. And now just to show you one more time that this does match up to the penny I have. And of course, it is kindly worn and the lettering is smashed, but we have exactly the same thing. Now I want y'all to look right here. This is a Cherry Pickers recognized FS01 1971 101. It's also recognized by Copper Coins, Crawford, and Conseil. But right here, let's go on and look at the In God We Trust. Look at that. Let's go back up to ours, just to show you this isn't no mechanical doubling or is no die deterioration. So y'all get a good look at what it should look like. Look at that. Absolute perfect match. Now there is also die markers. It will show you die markers. Every one of these double dies will have the exact same die markers. So it'll also give you the die markers that will be on this coin. I've done checked the top of the memorial building. It's good. There's die scratches over the Liberty and under Lincoln's nose. There's a die gouge that goes under pluribus unum. We have these. Now some of the die markers that are the die scratches has already been worn off this coin, simply because there is some wear to this coin. So some of the die scratches isn't there. Value. Let's talk value about this coin. In mint state, this coin goes for well over $1,000. Well over. Mint state 65, 4 and 5,000. This is a extremely expensive coin. In this condition, which I would grade it probably around, I'm going to say a very fine 20 to a very fine 25. What we have here, maybe a $25 to $50 coin. Still, this is another double die. This is going to score some amazing points for this box, which is really good because this box has been extremely light on the fines. So this is going to really bump those points up there, along with the 1985 D over D RPM number 2. So this is another variety of double die. Oh man, what a box. Our second box is going to have a hard time keeping up with this one, everybody. A hard time keeping up with this one. So I'm excited. We're about to go to roll number 41. I hope y'all's enjoying this, everybody. We will be back with another find. This one is just amazingly exciting. I don't want to keep on. Let's get this roll finished up. See if we can get any more goodies. We'll be back shortly, treasure seekers. All right, treasure seekers. We are back again. And roll number 38 brings us one more find. And this one actually looks cool. Picking it up. Let's see if we can get a focus. There's our focus. Look at that, everybody. This is a Canadian, a 1945, and it does have the KG. Now, I've seen other people that this is the King George. It should be a King George head. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Unfortunately, the 4 is kindly boogered up, but let's see if we've got a King George. And we do. We have a 1945 King George. This is my first one found. In this condition, it does hold some monetary value. Not a lot. Probably about 10 to 20 cents. But hey, this is a first. This has definitely been the box of first for me. So we've got another find. Let's see if we can get one more out of this box. All right, everybody, we'll be back here soon. Hello, everybody, back again. And this box is Shattering Records. That's right, this is a record-setting box. And why is that? We have another Canadian. Now, as of right now, this has the most Canadians out of any box I've had yet. Let's get her in focus. Boy, that one's hard to focus, ain't it? So what we have here is a 1983 Canadian. Look at that. Look at that luster, everybody. Absolute beautiful, beautiful find. Especially for an 83. So here's our record-setting box. All right. We are on roll number 45, everybody. We've got 5 more rolls to go. Can we get one more find? If not, I will be back for the wrap-up of this box and the scoring totals, and we'll go on to box number 2. Now, I'm going to say it's going to be hard to beat this box, but it can be done. All right, treasure hunters, we'll be back shortly. All right, we are back once more. We are now on roll 48, and I had pretty well all but give up on finding any more Wheaties. Until we have got a wheat here, right here. So this is only wheat cent number 5, everybody. It's been a really light box on the wheats, but we did break our record on Canadians, and then the double die and the repunch. So what year do we have? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh wow. Oh wow. Is that really a 1917 in that shape? Oh my goodness, everybody. Oh wow. Okay, that is... All right, look at that, everybody. Look at the condition of this 1917. Oh my, this is a... Oh wow. Okay, I am extremely, extremely happy with that. We just found a 1917 Wheatie in immaculate shape. Immaculate. Oh boy. Man, this has been such an amazing box. This is currently one of the older ones I have ever found in coin roll hunting. So I am ecstatic, everybody. We found an absolute beauty. 1917. Ah, what a great day for coin roll hunting. Let's just zoom out and show you what we got here. Only the 5th wheat ear found, 3 Canadians, 1 double die, and 1 RPM. As of right now, I'm going to finish this one up so we can get to the wrap up on this box, but that is... Oh, I can't believe that. That is amazing. Look at that. Oh, 1917. Woohoo! This is what coin roll hunting should be. All right, everybody, we will be back. All right, treasure hunters. Box 1 is done, and it was fun. What an amazing, amazing hunt we had. Now, we were really light on the Wheaties, but the varieties absolutely made up for it. Plus, we got a record on foreigns. So what did we find in this box? We found 4 Wheaties in the 40s and 50s, the oldest of which being 1940. Then, the good one was this just immaculate 1917. Look at that, everybody. I am still just absolutely floored by the condition of this penny. So we found a 1917 which scored good points. We found 4 foreigns, the best being the 1945 King George. My son is just chomping at the bit to put this one in his collection. So we got the 1945 King George. Then we had the 1985 D over D RPM number 2. This is one of my favorite RPMs out of this lot. It's not the most sought after, but it is one of the ones that I like the best. Then we found the 1971 FS 101 DDO. This is a very rare find indeed. As y'all can see, it does have a little wire, but it is much better than I'd ever expect to find a DDO. I am very, very, very pleased with this one. This one will definitely go in the collection and be put up and cherished for a long time. So what did our points look like on this box? We found 4 in the 40s and 50s, giving us 4 points. 1 in the 10s, giving us another 4 points. 2 varieties and double dies, giving us 40 points. And 4 foreigns, giving us 8 points, for a total of 56 large points on this box. Wow, that's a good one. Will box 2 be able to hold up? Well, there's only one way to tell, everybody. We will be back. I'll give a cut in the video. We'll come back with box 2. Let's see if it will hold up to what we got in box 1. All right, we will be back here soon, everyone. All right, treasure seekers, we are back once again. We are starting on box number 2 of this penny battle box. All right, now after the success of box number 1, will box number 2 be able to hold up? Only time will tell. I'm not going to keep on and go on with the intro. Let's break into some rolls and see if this box can hold up to box number 1. Now remember, box number 1 was the Loomis wrap rolls from the small hometown bank. This is the Brinks wrap rolls from the larger corporate bank. So let's see if we get the finds that we did out of the small town. All right, everybody, we'll be back here with the first find. All right, treasure seekers, we are off to quite a fast start. If you look right here, we have wheat ears showing, and it actually looks like this one might have a touch of gold toning. Let's pull her out and see what we got. Get my phone to work with me today. Very beautiful. Nice luster left on this penny. A slight gold tone. What do we have? A 1956. Very beautifully toned. Nice penny. There we go. Roll number 2, Wheatie number 1, puts us on the board. So let's back her up just a little bit. Since I saw this one at the beginning of the roll, let's see if we've got any more Wheaties in this one roll. Don't see any there. Nope, that looks like that's our only one this roll. All right, everybody, we'll be back for the next find. One more time. Look at that gold toning to that. That is cool. All right, everybody. All right, treasure hunters, we are back one more time. It has been kindly a slow go. We are now on roll number 15. And what do we see? There it is. Wheat ears. So this is only find number 2. Roll number 15. What do we have? A 1953D. All right, 1953 out of Denver gives us our second wheat ear. And I will say this box is going to have to produce a lot better to catch up with the 56 from box number 1. But I believe it can get some points on the board. Hopefully soon. We do have some to be checked for double dies and varieties. So we'll be back with the next find, everybody. All right, we are back once again. Roll number 16. And I almost missed this one. She has got some crud on her. But we do have our third Wheatie of the box in roll number 16. What date do we have? A 1945. Looks like we may have a 1945D. A 1945D she is. So this one has definitely got some wear to it. But it's a Wheatie, and it for sure will count. Roll number 16. Wheatie number 3. Can we find some more? We certainly hope so. Alright, treasure seekers, we'll be back again with the next find. Alright, treasure seekers, we are back again. And I hate to do this, but I got one thing to show y'all before we go into this. I am sitting here watching one of my favorite YouTubers on coins, Rob Find Treasures on YouTube. And Rob, please forgive me if you ever do see my videos. I doubt it since I'm so small. But he just bought constitutional junk silver to go through. Now, I've got a constitutional junk silver to go through as an eBay lot a little later on. But let me show y'all something. Look at that. That's one of these mats. Look at the amount of coins. Oh my God. $177.85 worth of junk silver. Man, if I could ever get something like that. But back to the finds. This is roll number 19, and we are working on our fourth find. Let's zoom in here. And do we see it? Up top, pull her back. And what do we have? A Canadian. So this is our first foreign of this box. And as you can see, it is dated on the reverse. So we have a 1970. And look at that. That spotting kills it. But nice find nevertheless. Not too beat up. The reverse looks really nice. The obverse has that ugly spotting, but I will sure take it. We will add it to the finds. Find number 4, roll number 19. This box has some catching up to do, everybody. Hopefully we can get a variety or two to make this a close race. But if not, we will sure take what we can get. Alright guys, we'll be back soon. Finally, everybody, we are back. We are on roll number 36. And what do we finally find? Our fifth find. Right here, we have the wheat ears. So, now, what date are we going to have? It looks like, if I can get my camera to focus, 1946. So we have our fifth find of the box, a 1946 wheat ear. And this is roll number 36. So this box isn't being very nice, everybody. Hopefully we can get a few more finds. At least get it up there with the other box. But hey, one's got to win and one's got to lose. All right, everybody, we'll be back for the next find. Roll number 39, everybody, and what should appear? What do I see? Little wheat ears. That's right, everybody. We have find number 6 of the box and roll number 39. So what year do we have? Now, if y'all remember last box, we had a wheat ear that looked this good and was a 1917. Well, we having a repeat of another amazing find. No, 1958D. I will for sure take it. That puts another one on the board. Roll number 39 brings us our 6th find. All right, everybody, we'll return. All right, fans, we are back, and at least we have something to show. Roll 39 through 40 did bring us one find. We bring you up to the microscope. What do we have? the 1985 D over D. The exact same type as was found in the last roll. If you can see the split here in the D, this is the exact same reparchment mark as we found in the last one. It is the 1985 D over D, RPM number 2, D over D South. So at least this will put some points on the board. The other RPM was much stronger and much better condition. Although this one isn't horrible and it has a nice strike, it has some bad discoloration in it. So I will be putting this one back in circulation, but it absolutely will score. So, hey, one more, and this one could catch up with the last box. And we still have 10 rolls to go, everybody. All right, we'll be back if we have another find. Hello, treasure seekers. We are back once again, and I have moved my map. Now, I didn't expect to see everybody back until the wrap-up. I didn't expect this box to hold a penny's weight to what our last box did. And before I show you what we found, and I'm sorry for the length of this video, everybody, but this does not happen. I have searched thousands of dollars in pennies and never once have had this happen. Guys, I want to stress again, this absolutely does not happen. I have searched so many pennies, everybody, it's not funny. I checked for the cherry pickers only, the FS designated cherry pickers recognized double dies. That's all I searched for. I have thrown back quite a few double dies that are not cherry pickers because of the value of them. They're more common, they're easier to find, they're undervalued. I do have a few that I like, but my main goal is cherry pickers. Well, going through this box, as y'all saw, just like the last box, the finds have been quite light. We are right now at 5 wheat cents, 1 Canadian, 1 RPM, which I did throw back. And now I'm going through the last of my pennies to check for double dies. Now this was in the last 10 rolls, so I'm going through everything in roll number 40 through 50. Haven't found nothing else. What do we have on the scope? And yet again, everybody, I am going to stress to everybody, this does not happen. I have went so long without a cherry pickers double die. I've only found one in my whole time, and I want to show y'all this. This is a 1982 Philly. It has some wire under the scope, but under, as y'all can see, there's some wire to it. It would be a good VF 25, VF 30. But when I pull the end, I automatically notice the split serifs in the end. Now it's hard to see in the wound because of the damage, but there is a split. I thought, oh wow, we've got some mechanical doubling, until I pulled it to the God. That is 100% recognizable. This is a double die. I'm just going to tell everybody right now, this don't happen. You can plainly see the doubling in the G, in the O, on the right side of the O, in the D. Here's where it really gets good. Look at the we. Look at that doubling. Oh, that's so great. Now, my original thought is, oh no, this can't be a double die. This has to be mechanical doubling or die deterioration doubling. But it just don't look like die deterioration. It makes the letters so much thicker. And right here, I've got one that I'm sure, I haven't checked it, but I'm sure isn't a double die. Let's see if we can get one that's not squished. All of these have been squished, and that is an unfortunate part with these. Right here, look at how crisp and clean these letters are. Look at this way. This is a regular undoubled. Now let's go back to our double die. Look at that. Look at the difference. So everybody, if you are searching for double dies, for a long time I thought I wouldn't be able to recognize them. They are very, very recognizable. Now, let's go back. I want y'all to see Wexler's on this just to know that I am not seeing things. So what we're going to do is go to the site, Wexler's Double Dies. Wexler's is a great, great site. You can actually check just about anything you have. Wexler's, you can check double dies, you can check RPMs, you can check over mint marks. So Wexler's double die listings, go up to the memorial cent, double dies, and I'm doing this in front of everybody so you know there's no cheating. These are all the double dies recognized. Now, not all of them are recognized by cherry pickers. So we've got the 1982 Philly, and as y'all can see right here where it says comments and cross references, this is a double die, but it is not cross referenced or recognized by any other site. Let's go down to the second one, the 1982 WDDO number 2. It is a best of variety and cross reference. Connesia, cherry pickers, Crawford, copper coins, all recognize this double die. So this is a variety I look for. It is a cherry pickers, and look at that. Right there, that was the indicated teller right there. I want y'all to look at that God in this one. And see, when I first saw this, I was like, wow, that looks mechanical. But no, you can tell the splits and the stairs. And look up. Let's get this closer to ours. There we go. Look at that. Just for comparison. Let's move this over. I am so excited. I got to stress everybody. This does not happen. Here's the big teller. Let's look at we. Look. We have found another cherry pickers double die. Now, because of the screen taking some of the glare, we do have the split right there down the left side, down the 2 points in the way. So everybody, this is just, I'm sorry, 6 minutes in this video showing you this, but oh my gosh, this don't happen. We found 2 cherry pickers recognized double dies in 2 boxes. I haven't found but one in over 100 boxes. So that definitely brings the total up to this box, and it has a fighting chance now. Each box has had a double die. Each box has had an RPM. Each box had 5 wheat pennies. Now, the 1917 in the last box, that just might put it over the top, but I'm going to say we're not through checking for double dies yet, everybody. We still have a few pennies. It still could pull it out. This is amazing. This is absolutely, positively just amazing. So I'm going to finish this up. We will be back for the wrap up, everybody. Oh my God, I can't believe this. All right, everybody. I hope y'all all watch this one to the finish. This is something that does not happen. All right, we'll be back here soon, everybody. All right, everyone, we are back for the wrap up, and let me tell you, what a wrap up we have for you today. I had 2 of my best boxes ever, and it wasn't for the Wheaties, even though in box number 1, we found an immaculate 1917. That was just the icing on the cake. Each one of these boxes contained a DDO, a cherry pickers recognized DDO in each one of these boxes. Now, both boxes contained a 1985 D over D, RPM number 2. Unfortunately, the second box, I did count it on the points because it was a fine, but I did put it back because this one was a much better graded condition. Now, let's talk value. The 1971 is more rare and goes for more money than the 1982, even though the 1982 is in much, much better condition. This penny, I'm guessing at $15, everybody. Minimum guess. This one is actually on the NGC and PCGS registry, and it goes for $5 to $8. Now, there have been a few sell on eBay for around that price, so I'm going to split the difference. We're going to call this a $6.50 penny. We're going to call this one a $10. This one in this condition is about $6 to $7 itself, not including the 1917. That is at least a $2 penny because it is a high AU, if not MS 60 to 61 brown. So just an amazing hunt. Everybody, once again, this does not happen. This is not normal, and this is two of the luckiest boxes, and I expected box number 2, because we only found a few Wheaties in a foreign, not to hold any weight whatsoever. That isn't the case. This has been amazing. I really hope you enjoyed this hunt. Now, enough of the blabbing. Let's get on to the numbers. Oh, yeah. And I must say, I found a lot of really beautiful toners for the book. These are ones that I do need, and every one of these have some beautiful rainbow toning to it. So out of both boxes, I found a whole tube for the book that are all toners. Very happy with that. And every one of those are mint state. But unfortunately, box number 1 scored 56 points with 4 Wheaties in the 40s and 50s, 1 in the 10s, which was a 1917, and this is where the big points come in that takes the box, is the 1917. Then we had 2 varieties, and we had 2 foreigns. Now, our second box only scored 47 and lost, but why is that? Well, we had 1 more Wheatie in the 40s and 50s, but we didn't have any in the 10s, bringing more points up. We had 2 varieties, but we only had 1 foreign. So that 1917 and that extra foreign is where you get the extra points, beaten by a little bit, but box number 2 sure held its own. And I'm just ecstatic that we found two Cherry Pickers recognized DDOs. Everybody, please like this video. I ask just one thing. If you enjoy what I do, throw a thumbs up on these videos. It helps in YouTube's algorithms to get my channel out. The more thumbs up I get, the more when people search for these tags, it'll show my videos. So please, if you enjoy what I do, throw a thumbs up. I don't think we'll ever have a box this good again, but we are going to try. Until next hunt, everybody, may your pans be full, your smiles be golden, your clouds be silver lined, your pennies be double dies. We'll see you back here soon, everybody.